So hi everyone, I'm Wang Peng Yu, and today we're going to talk about Introduction to Management Assignment 2, Interview Managers in Practice. Today, I'm interviewing my boss, Johan Rosario, and he's the founder and director of Johan Rosario Studio, and he has 17 years of management experience, and Johan Rosario Studio is mainly focusing on photography and photo booth industry, and his responsibility in the studio is mainly focusing on managed studio operation and lead photography creation. The Johan Rosario Studio has 10 years experience in photography industry, which is registered in 2016 and is based in Mir, Sarawak, and mainly focusing on photo booth and portrait, and is building a partnership with major companies including Shell and Petronas. I will discuss Mr. Johan's leadership behaviors, decision making, and theory, and I'll reflect on what I learned from him at the end. And let's talk about leadership. This leadership definition moves beyond a focus on leader, followers, and shared goals, and instead put the emphasis on the shared outcome of leadership. If all three elements, direction, alignment, and commitment, are present, then we know that leadership is happening. How would you describe your leadership style, and how do you usually work with a team while making decisions?
Oh, very good question. Normally for the leadership style, when it comes to creative industry, if you have an idea, I will allow you to explore your ideas. There's always a reason to guide a person rather than you shut the idea off. So we always let the idea explore and see how far that idea can be used.
Mr. Johan demonstrated a really classic democratic leadership style, as he always allows employees to explore ideas rather than shutting them down. This reflects a leadership approach where employees are engaged to participate in decision making. In the creative industry, this supports innovation. As a result, our employees feel more motivated and teamwork improves. How has your leadership style developed since you first became a manager?
There's few leadership style that I have. Initially, it was like you got to follow what I do. Along the way, when it comes to creativity, I always believe anyone's ideas can be groomed. Different era have different way of people actually perceive. Generation has been evolving, and I always believe grooming an individual has to do with listen to their ideas and also look into way to improve it. Instead of say no all the while you got to follow me, that is not the way I think.
Initially, Mr. Johan used an autocratic leadership style, where employees were expected to follow instructions without much input. Over time, this shifted to be more democratic and transformational style, as Mr. Johan now encouraged employees to share and develop ideas. This change happened because he recognized that newer generations have different ways of thinking and approaching ideas. Who is your leadership role model, and how has this person influenced your leadership and the way you make decisions?
Over the years, I've been in the corporate banking, corporate finance. I had one very good role of managers. He never said no to my corporate paper when I put out my corporate presentation. He will always sit down with me and tell me to try to improve it and try to present in the way that how the listener wanted it to be. So from there on, I actually take up his modeling and I've been using it over the years, which is a very good model whereby he doesn't say your presentation is not according to the expectation, but with the guidance from him, I will be able to improve it over the years. He's still my mentor sometimes. I will just ask him how to go around, how to do things right. He will still give me advice on it.
Mr. Johan's role model demonstrates both democratic and transformational leadership. Instead of rejecting ideas, the manager provided guidance and helped improve his work. This reflects transformational leadership, which focuses on developing individuals, and democratic leadership, where feedback and participation are encouraged. As a result, Mr. Johan adopted a similar approach where now guides employees and helps them improve their ideas rather than rejecting them. In conclusion, I believe Mr. Johan is a strong role model for me because he focuses on guiding and developing employees' ideas rather than shutting them down. He adapts his leadership to different generations, showing that leadership can evolve. From this interview, I learned the importance of communication, continuous improvement, and understanding different perspectives. And that's all for me. Thank you.